We're Threezus, there's three of us. We're weird as fuck and that's our deal. This could go anywhere, so buckle up and Threezus take the wheel.
Welcome to the Threezus podcast, the only podcast. I'm your greatest host, Danny.
Oh shit!
I'm Daniel. No.
I just stunlocked everybody.
Yeah, I'm one of the two lesser ranking hosts, Mason.
Yes.
No. There is no hierarchy here. We all take turns contributing to this podcast in different ways. I guess
all the good contributions are Danny's.
No, but all of the non-downer contributions can be mine a lot of the time.
Yeah. I feel like Daniel and I provide the sadness.
Well, no, it's just I always come up with the games, and I feel like you guys love doing talking points, and talking points just usually happen to be.
I come up with a lot of games.
No, you do a lot of games. I just like, I thoroughly appreciate all the contributions.
Well, you're not going to like this episode, Danny.
This is an episode mostly curated by Daniel and Mason. So
and we've made sure it's sad and serious the entire time.
Yes, but you know what isn't sad and serious is the shout outs usually.
Oh, right.
Although sometimes they can be. I feel like sometimes they're like, I can't stop crying.
Yeah,
but then
well, what's the shout out this week, Danny?
This shout out is from
as Danny hard steers us toward sadness.
Yes.
His own description of himself.
This is a shout out from Molly.
Shout out Molly.
Molly less than 3.
Wow, perfect.
Molly lesson 3. They say, Threezus is my favorite way to start my Mondays. I love you and there's nothing you can do about it.
Amazing.
Hand heart emoji.
Thanks,
we love you. Less than 3 back to you, Molly.
Yes. Greater than 3
we're all
from
gonna
me.
die.
No.
Yeah. Greater than 3. Would you say we're all gonna die?
What? No.
What?
I wasn't making it sad and dark again.
Oh my god. All right. Well,
welcome to the Threezus podcast. You can do what Molly did, and you can leave a response to the "What did you think of this episode?" question on Spotify. You can engage in our polls as well. You can leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. You can join our Threezus. You can join Threezus. You can join Threezus.
You can be one of us.
I badly want to move on from this podcast.
Yeah. Someone needs to
take my
replace
place.
Hayden. You can join our Patreon at patreon.com/Threezus, and you can DM us at Threezus Podcast on Instagram. Those are all the different ways you can get into our lives.
Incredible.
And into our DMs.
Incredible. Well, this week's shout out is Molly. We love Molly. Another optional shout out that I like to add on is that we're coming at you not live. We're coming at you dead. Not live.
We're coming at you dead.
We're coming at you dead from pre-recorded from
Pod City
Studios.
Spotify.
By Spotify. Shout out to you, Spotify. Thanks for giving us a studio. We love you very much.
Yeah, shout out to our piss yellow trim.
That's
lighting
right.
trim down there.
Selected by us.
Actually, yeah.
And in general, we love you and everybody else.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's break into things, Daniel.
Let's go.
What do you think?
Yeah.
What do you think?
So I was thinking about this, and I don't know if it's going to make a good game or not. So we're going to find out.
Fuck yeah.
But I decided to name the game Got 'Em.
Got him. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Is that the Deez Nuts guy? Got him.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, does this have to do with Deez Nuts?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, are we trying to fit Deez Nuts into different things?
Please explain, Daniel.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to collect all of the funny Deez Nuts setups.
Oh no.
So I've found a bunch of them, and I'm gonna tell them to you, and you have to figure out how it turns into Deez Nuts.
Okay.
Yeah. What the fuck? I know what you're talking about.
I don't
think
really
I know.
understand, but I'm willing to hear
so
it.
I have an advantage. I think I know what you're talking about.
I'll give you a kind of a freebie. I think it should be a
Just
freebie.
go for it.
Yeah,
I'll figure it out.
Like, I'm gonna go hang out with Candace later.
Oh, can this nuts lay on your chin? I don't know.
Yeah.
Candy's nuts.
Can these nuts fit in your mouth?
Oh,
Okay.
Candies, yeah. So it's like
so
there's a word that can kind of turn into a phrase ending
This
with
reminds
these
me of the
nuts.
Key and Peele sketch where Jordan Peele is addicted and can't stop doing this.
These nuts supported life on your chin.
Yeah.
Okay. Candies nuts.
So we'll just go straight into it.
Yeah. I thought we already were. Yeah.
Do you like Wendy's?
Do you like when these nuts are in your mouth?
I like when these nuts are in his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Wow.
This is so stupid. Oh man. Okay.
This one's a personal favorite.
All right.
Okay.
One of my favorite artists is Imagine Dragons.
So imagine dragging these nuts on your chin.
Wow.
Oh, dude, this is the best game I've ever played.
This is like in some way a new low for our podcast.
Yeah.
Danny's like imagining holding like a championship belt over his head for saying things like imagine dragging these nuts across your chin. Yeah.
How about this one? Do you know Philip?
I know how to fill up these nuts with your inspiration. I don't know.
Or fill up your mouth with these nuts.
Fill up your mouth with these nuts. Okay,
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Fill up on these nuts.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
You
Okay,
can do
here's
different
next-
things. Yeah, like there are different
Yeah.
answers.
You know, it's really a blank canvas. There's a lot of ways you can
Yeah.
take this art.
yeah.
Creatively, artistically, you just
Any-
express yourself.
Yeah,
Any valid art form has
Yeah.
lots of modes of
I'd
expression.
like you to fill up my life with these nuts. yeah. I'd like my life to be filled with these nuts. Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
what
okay.
about watch out for the mind goblin?
Would you mind gobbling these nuts?
Yeah,
Woo, Mason, there you go.
God, I feel
you
so
go, Mason.
filthy. I feel
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah.
I never make jokes like that.
I don't either. I just really enjoy reading them,
Yeah,
or just
yeah.
like seeing
That's why
them
Threezus
work on
is-
people.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is what you get when
Um,
Threezus is the only
Oh
podcast.
God, I feel awful.
hmm
This one actually might be my favorite.
Okay.
But have you guys played Sea of Thieves?
Oh, see
You
if
want to see if these nuts fit in your mouth?
Yeah.
Wow, I hate this.
Dude, I actually do want to play Sea of Thieves at some point. But anyway,
I hate that a part of me is excited to fill in the blank.
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
like the larger part of me that has my personality in it
Yeah.
just like hates myself.
Yeah. Do you want to see if these nuts? Yeah. I like that.
Do you have any Vaseline? This one's a little bit of a stretch.
Vaseline in, get these nuts. Something like that.
Vaseline in and suck on these.
Oh,
nuts.
nice. Okay, cool.
Wow, I
cool.
can't believe that was it.
Yeah. I thought that was just it. Yeah, I was reaching
All right,
there.
here's the last one I got.
Mhm.
What does LB stand for? Do you guys know what LB?
I stand for you to be able to put these nuts in your mouth.
What?
I don't know. What is LD? LB?
LB?
Be aware these nuts are on the
I
prowl.
was gonna say like I
don't know.
I don't know, but I'll be smiling when my nuts are in your mouth.
Oh, are these anywhere near like what the actual thing
No.
is? Oh, damn it.
It's not even it.
I like your
LB.
enthusiasm though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
L.
I'll be putting my nuts in your mouth.
L
No,
be
'cause-
damned if my nuts aren't in your mouth. Yeah.
What is it?
LB stands for pound.
Oh.
So
to be-
pound on these nuts.
Oh, yeah.
gosh.
There it is.
All right. Well, also,
Wow.
thank you and say you're sorry to our
Yeah.
listeners.
I'm
Yeah.
never sorry.
That
That is possibly our most crass opening game
I
we've
love
ever
it.
played.
As much as that was just the lowest rung of humor, it was
Yeah.
also like I don't know.
if any of our listeners has any have any good D's nuts or
Oh yeah, the
yes.
prompt of the week
Related.
is
I
you
would love
can
to-
DM us or otherwise interact with us.
I'll do a question on
by-
Spotify that's do you have any D's nuts
Yeah, and
jokes?
send us your
Yeah.
best D's nuts setups, or if you're not into that, you can unsubscribe from the podcast.
Yeah. You can
Because
also
we
send
will,
us- yeah.
we will do this every episode for the rest of our
Yeah.
existence.
And now for our weekly D's nuts reading. Yeah.
We get all solemn for it.
Yeah.
Well,
We do a little sign of the cross,
you're
yeah.
welcome or I'm sorry, depending on the listener. That was, that was arguably a form of comedy. And that makes
Thanks,
me
Mason.
Yeah.
well, the reason I say that is because I have a Mason's corner. A Mason's
Hey,
corner.
Ooh,
it's
oh,
it's
no,
Daniel's
someone
corner. You took
died.
my corner.
I took Daniel's corner.
Can't you both have different coroners?
Nope, I have
Oh,
Daniel's
okay.
now.
There's only one.
Yeah.
The way the corner segments tend to work on this podcast is that there's something vaguely philosophical about something we've been pondering, and we're going to ask our friends to ponder it with us.
Okay.
So I was thinking recently about a question that people who do comedy are always asking themselves, which is like, what exactly is funny? Or like, what are some essential elements to fun? Are there any rules you could make out of
Right.
out of how to be funny or what's funny? Because like everyone knows when something is funny.
Yeah.
You know, some part of our brain
Yeah.
clearly recognizes what is funny and what is not.
Yeah.
And yet it's like really, really hard for people to nail down anything concrete about
Sure.
funny.
Right.
You know?
I always thought that it was just like categorized as part of play where you expect something, but then something unexpected happens, and that's
So-
what makes something funny.
So this is a really common take on funny, which is that it's all about setting up an expectation and subverting it.
Yeah.
I've never felt satisfied with that answer,
I think
though.
that's part of it. I feel like that's not the
I
only.
also think that that is often funny, but to me, it reads more as a guideline of what has a high win probability for being funny, you know? And that's a lot of humor advice I often hear.
Right.
You know, like one that I think you were with me for this, Danny, but one I heard was like, go 1 degree or many degrees more specific than you have to when you say something, and that can create an avenue for humor.
Yeah.
And like, I don't think that's a rule. I think that's like if you do this, you will often be be able to
Yeah.
do something that is funny.
Yeah.
But that's not exactly what is funny
Right.
to me. You
Yeah.
know, there's a lot of hidden comedic potential in it, like almost anything.
Yeah,
and
yeah. Like, a piss yellow
exactly.
lights. Yeah,
That's not funny, but it is though because of piss.
yeah, because of piss.
Because
Don't you
pee.
see?
Yeah.
Don't you see, listener at home who doesn't even see this necessarily?
Yeah, you might
So
not be able to
this is
see
what
it.
piss
but-
is.
This is
So this is piss.
So
so
this
this-
is piss.
Dude, callback. Yeah.
Okay, so there's one version of what is funny or what's an essential aspect of funny that does resonate with me, although it's not complete, which is the idea that like to be funny, something has to feel genuine or true. This isn't necessarily funny, but like a prerequisite for funny is a shared truth that the funny sayer is like suggesting to you or implying to you.
Yeah.
And you as the listener have to subconsciously agree that that truth is genuine and agreed upon
Yeah.
for the joke part to begin. I know that sounds kind of heady and weird, but
That's
like
very abstract.
but okay, so I think all humor, in order to be valid, requires a connection between the humorous thing and the humor experiencer. They have to agree on something. If I was a human telling a joke to another human, obviously, if you see like your dog do something funny, your dog's not like, I bet this will make them laugh. But
Yeah.
but
They don't care. Yeah.
But like, imagine I'm telling a joke, right? This is my theory for why political comedy can be so hit or miss, especially these days, you know? Because like, I think in order for a joke to even be a candidate for funny, you need to agree on the base premise and agree that it's somewhat true, right? For example, Daniel and I went to a rock concert, basically, where like one of my favorite like country rock
Oh,
blues.
was this Marcus King?
Artist Marcus King was performing in Los Angeles. And strangely, his opener wasn't another musician. It was a stand-up comedian
Oh, man.
who had the aesthetic of like blue-collar comedy hour kind of people, like Larry
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Cable Guy, but not the skill level or the charm.
Unfortunate.
And
Yeah,
and like,
no charm.
Yeah.
like, okay, he was actually a good example of like someone who was doomed from the start rather
Yeah.
than failed to execute the joke.
Sure, sure.
Like one of the opening premises of one of the points of comedy that he visited twice was, you know how we all hate that we have to get a vaccine for COVID? Like,
Yeah.
like it was kind of like,
Good setup. Yeah.
well, I mean, like that was the implicit setup. I don't remember if he
Yeah, yeah.
said that, but the only people who were even in the realm of audience for that joke
Are
are
the people
people
who are,
who,
like,
do
anti-vax.
already hate, people who
Yeah.
are anti-vax like him.
Yeah.
And it's not just that by being anti-vax, I didn't find him funny. It was that by being anti-vax, I couldn't even listen to the joke really, you know, because I was just like, okay, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Damn.
like,
That's interesting.
even
yeah.
if he said something super witty and clever, there's just something missing in order for me to laugh. You
Yeah.
know? Oh, he was also, like, for the record, this comedian was also garbage, irrespective of his politics.
Really?
Like, yeah, like
Also, he was racist.
yeah, he was
really?
racist, but
Yeah.
even
White dude, I'm assuming.
yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, even if he wasn't racist or like anti-vax, I would argue that he still was bad.
Bad.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
he just didn't have comedy
Yeah.
chops.
It's
if that makes
interesting
sense.
because I could see it being kind of fun to do a show that is music, but like one of the openers is not music. I think that could be interesting.
Yeah, just don't hire that guy.
Yeah, not that guy specifically. Like, or like, I don't know. Yeah, like I always thought
At
it'd
least
be
not
kind
for
of,
blue states.
yeah, part of me is like it'd be kind of fun to do like a show where the the opener's just an improv troupe.
That's so bizarre.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
the kinds of venues that you want to
Yeah,
do a
yeah,
concert in are so different too from
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
imagine like a vibrant like pit where people are like standing and
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
eager bodied
It's
and
like
then you're
2,000
like
people.
you're
and
like, can
just-
I
yeah.
get a suggestion?
Can I get a suggestion?
Yeah. They're like, dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring the concert guy out.
Bring the concert.
Well,
guy
my
out.
speaking of
suggestion.
music,
Mhm.
Yeah.
music tends to have a lot of notes in it,
That's,
Okay.
I mean, yeah, literally true. I don't think
which
you can. Yeah.
leads us to our next segment
Mhm.
Ooh.
Wow.
called "Did You Take Note?"
Ooh.
Oh, this
You guys
sounds
remember
familiar
this
as a
yeah.
title.
Have we done this?
We have done this.
Okay. Shit.
Do any of you want to take a guess as to what
Are
the
you-
game is?
Oh man, are you going? Yeah.
Is this the one where you babble and we guess what song you're babbling, even though we can't hear the words?
Close.
Okay.
I
Is
will
it-
be reading lyrics,
Oh.
and you have to tell me from what song.
Oh,
Okay, great.
gosh, Okay.
Great. Yeah,
Yeah.
if I recall, this sounds easy, but is hard.
Yeah. Well, especially if you
Yeah.
draw from like the verse or something.
Or if you just say
Yeah.
it like it's talking too. It just
Yeah,
fundamentally changes it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I I think that y'all should know all these songs.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
For one reason or another. So
Yeah.
I'll just get into it. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Eat me and record it. But
Oh,
your
what the
edge
fuck?
up, all I'm showing.
This sounds like Cardi B
Or Nikki.
or Nicki or Megan.
I keep my N words private.
Okay.
So his
Yeah.
AP, all I'm showing. Bow.
Yeah. More.
Nothing yet? Yeah. Beefing with you, B words really getting kind of boring.
Is it I Like It by Cardi B?
No.
Damn
I
it.
like it like
correct
that.
Genre. If it
Yeah.
ain't about the money, then you know I'm going to ignore it. I'm that S word. Ooh, A.
Is I'm that shit or I'm that shit? That's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I need a mop to clean the floor. It's
Oh.
too much drip.
Well,
Ooh.
Wait,
Too much
so
drip.
it's not what
It's not WAP,
right?
No.
No, it's not WAP.
No.
I keep a knot. I keep a watch. I keep a whip.
Oh, Dr.
Ooh.
Seuss. Yeah. I keep a knot.
Is this Green Eggs and Ham?
Is this Bad and Bougie by Migos? I don't know.
Nope. Let's play a game, Simon says. I'm still that B word. A. Still that B word.
Okay.
I'm
is it-
still that B word.
Daniel,
Yeah.
will you at least validate us with a correct guess on the artist?
Megan the Stallion. Is this Megan the Stallion?
Yes.
Okay, this is Megan
Is
Thee
this
Stallion.
Savage?
Yes, it is Savage.
Oh, there it is.
Who's
Okay,
the other
that's
person on
Savage.
this track? Do you
Dude,
know?
that is tough.
I
don't know
really,
why.
I really did not know much of that song. It
yeah.
turns out, yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
Other than
that
I'm
one
a
was a little
savage,
bit
classy
harder.
bougie rat.
Now I
yeah,
get
yeah.
why Dr.
Yeah.
Seuss was canceled.
Yeah. There was just one part that sounded like the beginning of a Dr. Seuss book.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the
okay.
one about being that shit.
Yeah. yeah.
Classic Seuss.
Yeah.
Here's the next one.
All right.
Gotta cherish the present. I'm drinking water and wearing protection.
Oh. Okay, so probably also in like the rap-ish genre.
Yeah, it's got to be rap.
Wearing protect. I don't feel like most people would. Yeah, like say something about wearing condoms.
protection.
Yeah.
Got a career and I'm very invested.
Okay. This is. Yeah, like it sounds like a rap song based on the cadence.
Can we
Some-
continue the rule where if we get the artist, you have to tell us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sure.
Just to
There's
narrow
a
it
lot on this one.
Okay.
Some people call it a scary obsession. Ooh, scary obsession. But I like to call it a passion.
Call it fashion.
Oh, wait,
People-
This is Jack Harlow.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
This is
Yeah.
oh god, what's
So
poppin'?
close.
Oh, is it what's poppin'?
Yeah.
Oh.
Good job,
Dang.
Mason. It is Jack Harlow.
Damn, I did not.
Can you
yeah.
name any of the other 3 people that are on this track?
Oh, yes.
Tory Lanez.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Lil Wayne's on it, I think.
Lil Wayne's on
Yeah.
it.
And then is it oh my gosh.
He's
Is
not
it
the adult.
is it DaBaby?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is
yeah,
the
yeah.
DaBaby. Okay,
baby.
cool.
Yeah. I remember they each had a little quick little verse on what's poppin', yeah.
Here's the next one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm driving, cruising. Yeah. Fast lanes, switching lanes with the car up on my side.
It sounds
Woo.
really familiar. I know this song.
Friday by Rebecca Black.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, really?
Friday
It's
by
the rap
Rebecca
verse.
Black.
Yeah, it's the rap
okay.
verse. It's that ghastly rap verse
from Friday.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dang,
man.
I just threw something out there. Wow, I got lucky. Okay.
Sniped it.
Maybe I just
Oh,
knew
that's
subconsciously that was what that
Yeah.
was.
I was like, why do I know this so well?
Yeah. It sounds a lot funnier when you say it like this. Daniel, can we just get you in front of a camera just reading rap like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's a fireplace story time.
Yeah. I do love yeah.
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 All right, here's the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Said boy, I'm trying to meet your mama on a Sunday.
Oh,
Then make a lot of love on
Oh.
a Monday.
Oh, this is Ariana Grande.
Yeah, this is
yeah.
Positions.
Positions, yeah.
It is
Boy, I'm tryna meet
Positions.
your mama on a
Good job,
Sunday.
guys.
Yeah.
All right, here's the next
I
one.
had it. It was right there.
Your heart's been aching, but you're too
Oh,
shy
this is Rick
to
Roll.
say
This
it.
is
Yeah.
never gonna give you up.
Wow.
This is never
Rick
gonna
Astley.
give you up
You're
by
too
Rick
shy
Astley.
to say it. Yeah.
Oh, that was really fast.
Saw him in a
Damn.
commercial
First line.
recently.
Oh.
where
Oh
he's
yeah, was it like Dr. Pepper or something like
Yeah,
that?
he's like doing the same. It's just
Yeah.
the Rick Roll, but
Yeah, he's
with the
doing-
current Rick Astley.
Yeah.
Imagine
Okay.
being that rich off a meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having like a new revival to your career in like 2010.
Such a solid thing to happen to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like Rick Astley's also a pretty cool dude. From
Yeah, it
what
seems
I've
like
heard
he's
about
cool.
him.
Yeah. Is
I
he
don't know-
British?
I don't know anything about him. I think so.
I don't-
Yeah.
Is he?
I don't know why I did that. I said I don't know anything about him, and then I went, I think he's British.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
I could be
he's-
wrong. but
I'll
anyway.
allow it.
Yeah. All right, Daniel.
All right, ready for the next one?
Yes.
The first step pleases the father.
Oh,
Might be the hardest to
what?
take, but when you come out of the water, I'm a believer. My heart is fleshy. Life is short with their temper like Joe Pesci.
Yeah, like Joe. Oh, this is Chance the Rapper's verse from Holy, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever knew that.
Yeah, I remember the Joe Pesci line. That's how I got it. Yeah.
Those are some weird lyrics.
Yeah. That song
All
is
right.
silly.
Here's the last one for all the marbles.
Ooh, okay.
Are the marbles.
And you guys better be listening real good because I
Okay.
feel like it's going to go very fast.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. Okay.
Man, F word that S word.
This is the rapper's
payphone. Yeah. This is the. This
Danny,
was
would you
the
mind
Wiz
reciting
Khalifa.
some of it for us?
Yeah,
Yes,
so
please.
it's man, fuck that shit. I'll be out spending all this money while you sitting around wondering why it was you who came from nothing. Something. I was stunting. But I think it was just we talk about this being like such a weird.
It has nothing to
Out
do
of
with
place.
the song, the normal, the rest of the song, right? Like it's very out of place relative to what the song's talking about.
It's funny because it almost sounds like Wiz Khalifa's being like, fuck the rest of the song. I'm gonna say this. Like it's like
Fuck whatever what you were hearing.
Yeah. Let me see
I
if I
wouldn't
can.
be surprised if he just like has a collection of like bars that he can fill in places,
Yeah.
and he's just like, I'll just use this. It has the same.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because it's like he's Adam Levine's saying, I'm at a payphone trying to call home. All my change I spent on you. Like I am poor.
Yeah.
And then
And I'm poor
Wiz
and
Khalifa's
desperate
like,
for your love.
And Wiz Khalifa's like, man, fuck that shit. I'll be out spending all this money while he's sitting around wondering why it wasn't you who came up from nothing, made it from the bottom. Now when you see me, I'm strutting.
So he's basically saying like, fuck you, I'm rich and you're ungrateful.
Yeah. And all of my cars start with a push of a button. Yeah. And stuff like that.
Ooh.
But yeah.
Also, much less impressive in 2023.
Yeah, it's like,
yeah.
oh, my dad's 2007 Prius started with a button. Yeah. Thank you, Daniel. That was a good time.
That was great. I did not take note on some of those, but
Did you take note? No, fuck no. Yeah.
but I know my memes.
Yes, yeah, that was good. I feel like that was fairly even. Maybe you got like one or two more than me,
I have
maybe.
no idea.
But yeah.
All I know is that I know nothing about Rick Astley and he's British.
yeah, is he British? Did you look it
But
up?
one thing you
Oh
know
no,
for
I have no
sure
idea.
is
I don't know
British.
anything about him. I don't know
He
why.
is. He's an English
he is.
singer.
Oh,
Yes.
he
Well,
is?
I
Oh,
guess I
okay.
do know about Rick
Yeah.
Astley.
I don't know
Yeah.
where I knew that from, but
I
yeah.
also know that he's 5'9".
Oh, let me check it out. Hold
I mean,
on.
that's a pretty average. I think he's actually like tall.
Ooh,
Wait, no.
he's 5'10".
Whoa!
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That was a complete guess.
Yeah, it'd be crazy if you were like, Rick Astley is 7'3". Yeah.
I also know that his wife's name is Sherry. I'm
Let
just
me do
trying,
it.
to, I'm just
Sherry
trying
Astley.
to fire until I get something really wrong, you know?
What if you had a weird superpower where you only knew things about Rick Astley?
That'd be great.
Worst
And I think I
superpower
don't,
ever.
but I do.
So
Yeah.
actually, his wife's name is Lean Bosiger.
Well, there it is.
Yeah, not Sherry.
it's-
Yeah,
imagine
yeah.
if you got it.
had
Can
a
you
good
imagine if I went, I also know his wife is named Lean.
Be like, that's such a probably short for like
No
Marlene
way.
or something. Yeah,
Anyway, well, I'm going to go read the Wikipedia for Rick Astley.
yeah. Yes.
Which
I'm
will
gonna-
take me about a week. So I'll see you next week.
It'll take you a week. Jesus.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Daniel, is there anything you'd
All
like to
right.
say?
I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Bye.
Never going to give you up.
Doon 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 da doon doon da doon doon da doon 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 ding 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 doo.